Hey everyone, it's Monday and that usually means I have a day off, but not today. Today we are looking at our latest bad girl, Rikku. I was trying to make a fun joke with her name, I'll bad girl Rikku, but she's really bad. Although she's actually not a 7-star unit, she does have a lot of 7-star capabilities. But yeah, I think we all know what this review is going to entail, isn't it? All right, so the bad girl Riku is apparently a chainer, LB chainer, but she doesn't really do any damage. And apparently she's also a support unit. At least the game wants us to tell us that she is one, but she isn't. Neither of these categories are true. So she's super limit burst, meaning she's even less useful than she actually is already. And her shards, you'll get a lot of shards for her eventually, especially on Thursday when we get the Final Fantasy X challenge. You can get 100 shards of her for free. I think that tells a lot about her usability. The abilities and passives of hers, if many of those things look very familiar to you, they share a lot of similarities with the 4 to 6-star Riku version in the game. But yeah, actually the wiki guys haven't updated the global wiki, so all I can offer you today are Japanese signs. I could read those out to you, but I don't think we really need to go through any of these. She has her killers, even on global. I checked beforehand. I actually pulled Riku off a... I actually went for the 500 Lapis pull on her banner because it's 3 units for 500 Lapis. That's a good deal. And I got Riku. Of course I would get the bad unit. Of course, I mean. But anyway, drifting off here. She also has that EX plus 3 Spirit Killer unlock. On global, I mean, it's to be expected, although I feel like they should have made this EX plus 2 for us. But still, 160 Fairy, I don't know. We do have Blue Mage Fina. She came for free last week. Last week? No, this week. On Thursday, yeah. So I guess Fina's better than this. She's a lot better than this. Rest of it, trash. I mean, you can look at it, but you won't find anything that is really cool about her. So let's move on to the magic, because that is the actually kind of neat part about her. She imbues and amps lightning and light, both 25%, 5 turns to the entire party. So if you happen to pull her, you won't particularly need OG lightning anymore. She does the same. But you're gonna need lightning's brave shifted LB for the lightning imbue and amp. You get this basically for free with the bad girl Riku. It's Enfandara and Enlightara. Yeah, that's what it reads in Japanese. I think it's also the same in the English client. So that's the only thing I'll give her. That's actually good. I mean, the values are still tremendously bad, but it's something. And these are her her limit burst and a super limit burst. The limit burst itself 120x. I mean, yeah. And the super limit burst is a 200x all enemy attack, which makes matters worse. 27 hits. You will never use this, trust me. You will never even use Riku for that matter. So, yeah, I mean, she has that 12k barrier, which, if you want it. 75 damage mitigation, or general mitigation, 2 turns for all allies, which is okay. I mean, isn't it better what, no, Bohemi has low physical mitigation. So yeah, don't mind me, I'm just completely drifting off. 20 LB increase to the party, which for most units isn't even half the LB gauge. And a 40k HP heal split over 2 turns. I mean, I guess this is what a super limit burst support and attack unit at the same time looks like. It's totally trash. So I think many of you are also very, very curious on how to use I'll bet go Rikku, right? So I prepared something for you guys. This is how you use her. Just dump her in the trash. Moving on. The Trust Master and Super Trust Master. The Trust Master is a materia, 60% attack, 40% provoke. It's meh. I would have preferred evasion on it, actually. But I can see some cases, for example, Xon, if you want to build him for DPS and you only need some provoke on him, yeah, you could do that. Or, you know, you could also just go for double Moogle Charm and actually use killers and attack materia instead. I think that's better. The Super Trust Master is a Fist, 187 attack, 100% Machina Killer, Physical Magical, LB fill rate, 100%, 20% more EXP from battles, and 2000% more Gil from battles. You know what? Pick a better Fist. For example, the Trials of Mana Fist with 1.1.5 variants. Use Cindy's STMR for the same amount of killers and profit. STMR isn't good at all. I mean, if you're trying to get EXP gains for a unit from battles, yeah, okay, but why? Why? Anyway, vision card. I don't know what Alan was smoking when they did this, but I think they forgot that Rikku scales off of attack. This one has defense and spirit base 80 at level 10. 50% defense spirit at level 4 and 50% physical magical fairy killer. Why? Someone explain this to me in the static defense and spirit at level 10. Why? Why? I mean, it's trash. Let's not talk around the bush here. It's straight up unusable. Nobody wants this, not even Shu Yu. I don't know. I just can't think of any case where you wanted to have one. And I also did my best to build her for DPS. So the standard assumptions, I built her for a water team. Because that one has the best Imperil, best amp. So yeah, this is the build. I actually did one exception for her, because usually when I use the Regalia or the hat from Clash of Wills. Jeez, I can't English today. I usually use the chain cap for consistency, but I mean, Rikku is that bad already that I think it's fair just to give a little bit more oomph with that 300 static attack more. On the clothes, she's bad enough anyway, so might as well. She at least caps LB and 300% Demon Killer with this build, although it's not really that hard when you're using Crucifying Coercion, Force Mysterian Diabolos. Everyone can do that. It's funny that you have to actually use 2 LB materials to fill her LB, but it is what it is. So yeah, and this is where she ends up. Now, if you take away the 300 static attack clothes, she's even below Arden. So yeah, this is the bottom of the DPS chart, by the way, too. She's 1/4, almost 1/5 of the damage of Sephiroth. Good stuff, really good unit. You should pull her, not, and you will pull her. So how does she fare in the meta? I mean, she's easily the worst unit in the game, and she's even worse than Jaego, whom I consider the worst unit in the game up to this point. So I guess congrats. And yeah, should you pull? Yeah, skip. Don't do this to yourself. And that concludes the probably shortest review I've done in a while. Thank you all for watching. Please do not pull for Rikku. It is a waste of Lapis. You do not want her. You will never use her. You will never find a way to use her effectively. And whenever you pull her for an off banner, you will hate the game and you'd want to throw away your phone. That's it from me for today. We might see us for tomorrow's news day if I decide to make a video. Not sure yet. Depends on what we're getting, but it's going to be Oran anyway. So yeah, we may see each other tomorrow again. If not, I'll be back on Thursday with a lot of guides for the new challenges where we can obtain a few Masters crowns. Until then, have a wonderful rest of the morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're from. Bye bye.